I think we're live now. Hey, everybody, the lighting is absolutely shit, but I'm going to go ahead anyway, even though with all this grainy footage. Um, I just want to promote something, if I can, very quickly. And I'm trying to launch a channel along with a very good friend of mine from Tennessee called the Dead End Collective. And I'm not doing it under my own name via Facebook. It's a channel that will promote many different esoteric subjects and metal orientated musical topics. Pretty much anything you think of. We will discuss everything from addiction to geopolitics to a certain extent to ufology to a lesser extent, depending on the mood we're in. But it is something I want to put out there. We are having some difficulty in trying to launch this channel from a technical point of view. So if there's anybody out there who can help us do that simply, any help would be appreciated. You can leave some comments below this video. I believe that both of us are very serious about this in that it's one of the first kind of bicultural across the pond channels that are out there. So we're going from, in the middle of Ireland right away to the middle of the US, and right across the those vast kilometers of ocean that lie between us. But when we get going, we have something that is very special. Now, it would be, it's not something that would be appealing to anybody who's not a deep thinker or somebody who's very casual about their approach to life or death. Like, for example, I'm putting this out live, as a risk because I'm really not feeling very well at the moment. And I think that's probably the best time to do something like this. So it's to reiterate, it's a music channel. Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about heavy metal and all its subgenres. We're going to talk a lot about faith. We're going to talk a lot about doubt, about fear, about procrastination. We're going to talk a lot about health and death, and we're going to talk a lot about some of the more esoteric stuff, as long as it's not too sort of, the ones I mean. We're going to talk a lot about addiction. We've talk a lot about mental illness. We're going to talk a lot about pressure. We're talking about modern life and the toll it takes on all of us. And we hope it's going to be successful. That's all we hope for. Don't expect thousands of people to hook up with this. We just need like a few just to get us going and maybe give us an insight into how we can properly launch this aside from this introductory video. I think that this is something that's personally very important to me, that we do this together. And I don't want to mention my friend's name in case he, does not want me to. But because I didn't have his agreement to go live with this live stream. And I'm not like that. I don't just put somebody's name out there unless we've spoken first. So I'll just mention my own name. It is the Dead End Collective, and the Dead End Collective is an analogy. It's not, a doomsday cult or anything, or some kind of a sort of communist group or anything like that. It's meant to signify, that when you've reached the end of the road or at the blank wall, you've hit your head off the wall and you're just There's nowhere to go except look backwards, and look at your life and look at your experience, and discuss things from there. So that's the dead end. Everyone reaches a dead end in every aspect of their lives. I've certainly reached mine many times over, and at the moment I'm not doing great. So I think it's a perfect time to make that introduction, as if the channel gains some kind of traction. We will explore many different topics, and I hope it is successful to a certain degree. I can't compete with what's out there right now, because what's out there right now is just overwhelmingly um, indescribable in terms of what people expect from one another. And there's I'll make no argument about there's a lot of stupidity out there. So hope that we can rectify that through a sort of a free flowing um, bi Atlantic kind of meeting of minds, which you will find fascinating. I hope so. It certainly has been fascinating for me during the time I've known this man, which is over 2 years now. Um, so it has to start somewhere. So this is it. If it goes nowhere, if it gets a few hits, anybody out there who can tell us how to really push this forward, if this is enough for me to launch the channel, then effectively this will be the launch of the channel. I will take my partner in crime to come on and give me the thumbs up that this can be the launch of the channel, and then we'll take it from there. But I think it's going to be good. I have no doubt it's going to be good. And it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. Maybe now is the time, because I'm not doing so well in a few different ways. So I think it's probably a good time to explore these topics, and these topics I can't name because they're but personal topics, very very truthful topics, and we're not going to have a huge amount of fun on this channel. We're not going to be laughing our asses off or taking hits on people. I've kind of moving past that, because I spent a lot of my time in my life being a bit of an asshole, and it doesn't suit me. So this will be a serious channel from the point of view of taking uh, serious comments and serious discussions seriously. If that sounds ridiculous, but it's actually a very simple way to put it. So I'll end it now and just see where this goes. If it goes nowhere, it goes nowhere. Okay. Thank you.